In this video, we're looking at different artwork sources and we will start by importing vector images. Let's create a new design and leave only the embroidery technique on. Select a fabric and color. The From Artwork option means that we will select an image to use as artwork source. Let's browse to locate an image. By default, you are driven to a folder with sample files that were installed with the software. You can easily browse to any location on your computer though and select any image you want. If you click on any file, you can see a preview. Just keep in mind though that only the supported types of files appear on the list. This means that if the folder has other files which are not supported, they will not be visible. As you can see on this drop-down menu, we can select any of the supported file formats in order to filter the visible images. If you select Adobe Illustrator, for example, then nothing will appear on the list, since the samples folder does not include any Illustrator files. If you select Corel Graphics, only CMX graphics will appear. Of course, you can also use the All Supported option. There are two major categories of images: vector images and bitmap images. Vector images are created by special software and the parts of the images are represented by mathematical expressions. These file types are vector images. AI, which is an Illustrator file, CMX, which is a Corel Graphics file, and various others. As we said, the other type of images is bitmap images, which are made from dots of color. Bitmap images are those we capture with our camera or what we usually find on the internet. BMP, JPEG, PNG, GIF, these are all bitmap images. The software handles vector images differently. In this video, we will work only with vector images. So let's see how this Corel Vector Graphics can be imported by the software. Select any CMX file and load it. The dialog appears once more, including the path of the selected file. When you proceed, the design colors appear on a list. The vector format has information about the colors of the design. At this point, you can select any thread manufacturer palette or reduce the number of the colors. These options are presented in detail into a separate video. When you finish, the vector image has been automatically converted into an embroidery design, as the software automatically detects the vector parts and automatically applies stitches on them. So the software has automatically determined which embroidery types to use for any vector shape. The results are amazing, aren't they? Starting from a vector image, you can create an embroidery design in just a few clicks. Now you can customize the design parts and add more objects. There is not much to tell actually about vector images, you just select them and they are auto-converted and filled. You can easily find and download vector images through the internet, where there are various sources with free or commercial vector files.